What is your actual standing in the English language? Most students live in a state of constant ambiguity, guessing their level based on years of passive study rather than active performance data. Today we change that protocol entirely. We are executing a full-scale diagnostic audit to pinpoint your current tier, beginner, intermediate, or advanced. This is not a casual quiz. This is a stress test for your linguistic processing designed to identify exactly where your syntax fails and where your comprehension peaks. To ensure the integrity of your results, the rules are absolute. Rule number 1, zero pausing. In a high-stakes professional environment, you cannot pause a conversation to catch up. Your brain must process the syntax at a native pace. Rule number 2, zero translation. If you are translating these words into your native tongue, you are not testing your English. You are testing your ability to decode. True proficiency is thinking in the target language. Rule number 3, instant internal processing. Answer every question in your head immediately. Each phase of this session targets a specific neural pathway: syntactic accuracy, lexical range, and phonological decoding. You will receive 1 point per correct hit. Let us begin with the architecture of your sentences. Phase 1 focuses on syntactic accuracy through the second conditional. This structure is the ultimate test of your ability to handle hypothetical reasoning. Internalize the following scenario. If I blank more time, I would master English in half the time. Which selection fits the protocol? Option A, had. Option B, will have. Analyze the sentence structure carefully. I will give you 3 seconds to lock in your answer. The correct selection is A, had. This is a textbook example of a second conditional. In American English, we use the past simple tense after the word if to discuss a hypothetical present. It is a common misconception among students that had refers to the past here. It does not. It refers to a non-existent reality right now. This is a mood of the language, not a timeline. If you chose will have, your brain is likely still stuck in linear logic or direct translation. To sound professional, you must master the subjunctive mood. Precision in these structures is what separates a student from a commanding speaker who can negotiate complex what-if scenarios in a boardroom. Moving to phase 2, we test your mastery of dependent prepositions and collocations. Errors in this domain are the fastest way to diminish your authority in a professional setting because they disrupt the melodic expectations of a native listener. Which of these linguistic structures is grammatically sound? Option A, I am waiting you. Option B, I am waiting for you. The correct answer is B. In professional American English, the verb wait is intransitive when followed by an object. It requires the preposition for as a functional bridge. While people may understand you if you omit it, you will lose the natural flow that characterizes an advanced speaker. Advanced proficiency is not just about being understood, it is about mechanical precision. You wait for a train, you wait for a response, and you wait for a client. If you fail to utilize the preposition, your speech sounds fragmented and unpolished. This small word, for, acts as a signal to the listener that you understand the structural requirements of English verbs. Phase 3 targets your ability to distinguish between the source of a feeling and the feeling itself, a concept known as lexical precision. This is where many non-native professionals stumble, inadvertently insulting themselves or misrepresenting their state of mind. Choose the term that defines the cause in this professional scenario. The clinical presentation was blank because the speaker was unprepared. Option A, boring. Option B, bored. The correct answer is A, boring. This is a critical distinction in the English adjective system. The suffix ing is used to describe the characteristic of the thing. It is the cause, the external stimulus. The suffix ed describes the internal emotion or the effect on the person. If the presentation is boring, the audience becomes bored. Confusing these two, for instance saying I am boring instead of I am bored, completely changes the meaning of your statement and can lead to professional embarrassment. One describes your personality, the other describes your temporary state. Stop for a second. Leave a comment below. What is your English level? I want to see it right now. Are you A1, B2, or C1? Post it before we move to the next phase. I use these comments as raw data to calibrate the complexity of my future technical guides. If this diagnostic is providing the clarity you need, hit the like button. It signals the algorithm that there is a demand for high-level, precise English instruction. For those of you ready to scale your professional reach and join my elite training programs at Instituto VOB, the application link is in the description below. Now prepare yourselves. We are moving to the most difficult phase of the audit, the phonological audio scan. This phase tests your brain's ability to handle top-down processing. I am now going to speak at a 100% native velocity. There will be no subtitles. There will be no repetitions. Your task is to decode the meaning of the following sentence instantly. I don't know what you did last night. What exactly did I say? The formal sentence was, I do not know what you did last night. In American English, we utilize connected speech to maximize efficiency and maintain a rhythmic beat. First, I do not know undergoes a massive reduction to I don't know. Second, what you undergoes palatalization. The T and Y sounds merge to create a CH sound, becoming watcha. Third, the T at the end of the word last is elided or dropped because it is followed by the consonant N in night. This is not slang. This is how the English language functions in high-velocity environments. If your brain struggled to decode this, it means you have been trained for textbooks, not for real-world professional environments. To reach the C1 tier, you must move beyond individual words and start hearing the music of the reductions and the fluid links between consonants and vowels. The final phase tests your understanding of nuance through semantic emphasis and word order. In English, meaning is often hidden in the stress and position of words. Which of these is more frequent and effective in professional American speech? Option A, I go to the office every day at 8. Option B, every day at 8, I go to the office. Option C, both are valid, but they serve different intents. The answer is C. In English, the position of a time adverbial changes the focus of the sentence. Placing every day at 8 at the beginning is a technique called front focusing. This creates an immediate emphasis on the frequency and the routine. It is a data-driven way to start a sentence, signaling that the schedule is the most important part of the message. Placing it at the end makes the action, the going to the office, the primary information. Mastery of English is not just about following rules. It is about strategically choosing where you want your listener to focus their attention. Advanced speakers use word order as a tool for persuasion and clarity. Before we reveal your final tier based on your score, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. This ensures you do not miss our advanced protocols and professional development sessions. Subscribe now to stay updated with high-precision English training. It is time to calculate your final results. Add your points now. Here is your raw data and your path forward. If you scored 0 to 1 point, you are in the foundational tier or A1 to A2. You are currently in the beginning stage where your primary obstacle is the structural transition between your native language and English. You are likely still using your mother tongue as a mental map. Your focus must be on core syntax and high-frequency professional vocabulary to build a new independent map. If you scored 2 to 3 points, you are in the intermediate plateau, known as B1 or B2. You can communicate, but you are likely translating in your head, which creates a significant cognitive load and causes fatigue. The nuances of connected speech and complex conditionals are still creating a lag in your processing. You are functional, but not yet commanding. You need to focus on automaticity, reducing the time between thought and speech. If you scored 4 to 5 points, you are in the commanding tier, or C1 to C2. This is advanced proficiency. You are decoding native velocity and subtle semantic emphasis with high efficiency. Your goal now is near-native fluency and the refinement of your professional brand in English. Your next step is simple. If you want to move from being just a student to having a commanding presence in English, check the link in the description to apply for our elite programs. We do not offer basic tips. We offer linguistic precision for high-level leaders. Audit complete. Class dismissed.